Hey everybody, welcome back to Pitching Ninja's Filthiest Pitches of the Day. Before we get into those pitches, hit that subscribe button. I have an interview with Dylan Cease coming up, lots of great content. We're approaching 100,000 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button, join Ninja Nation, and without further ado, here are my filthiest pitches of the day. I'm going to start with Carlos Cookie Carrasco, who threw 8 shutout innings yesterday, giving up only 5 hits. And look at these nasty sliders. It's no wonder he's so tough to hit. And I overlay his slider with his fastball so you can see how much that slider drops. David Peterson pitched the first game in a doubleheader for the Mets and had a few wicked sliders. And you can see in this overlay how his fastball and slider work together. Christian Javier threw 5 1/3 shutout innings, and check out these dirty sliders. I'm beginning to sense a slider theme with these first 3 pitchers. Moving a little away from the slider theme, here's just a disgusting overlay of Michael Kopech's fastball and curveball. I mean, what are you going to do with that as a hitter? You can see why Kopech had 5 Ks in 4 shutout innings. Brandon Woodruff was absolutely dominant for the Brewers yesterday. He had 12 strikeouts in only 5 2/3 innings. Look at him throwing diesel here. He's upper 90s fastballs and then drops this wicked changeup. When Woodruff is on, he is an absolute horse. My filthiest starter yesterday was Alek Manoah. He didn't get the win, but look at this stuff. His sinker-slider combo is among the best in baseball. He's an expert at making his sinker look like a ball and end up in the strike zone, while his slider starts out looking like a strike and ends up way off the plate. You can see why Manoah had 7 Ks in 6 innings, giving up only 3 hits. He is an absolute nightmare for hitters. Moving on to some relievers, cue the trumpets. Edwin Diaz picked up another save yesterday. I mean, look at this filth. He is truly pitching at an elite closer level. Devin Williams picked up another save yesterday, and check out these airbenders. These both broke 22 inches. And look at the drop on them. It is no wonder they both produce swords. Hitters just aren't used to seeing changeups that have over 2,800 RPMs. It's insane. But my filthiest reliever yesterday was Adam Ottavino. Look at these sliders. They're like freaking UFOs. I mean, how much did Adam Duvall miss this slider by? It looks like 2 feet, 3 feet. Now, before you think Duvall is blind, I'm going to show you a little trick about what he may have been looking at. Adam Ottavino throws a sinker that can run up to 22 inches, and here's one he threw to Acuna from the day before. This did have 22 inches of run, and when you take that sinker and overlay it with the slider to Duvall, you can see what Duvall was doing. He was clearly guessing that the pitch was a sinker, and it starts so far outside, it's very, very tough to pick up the spin on the ball. He decided to take a G-hack at a pitch that he thought might be a sinker, but unfortunately, it was a slider. And that can make you look kind of stupid. But at least this helps answer the question that every fan in the ballpark would probably be yelling at him. What the hell are you swinging at? I interviewed Adam Ottavino and asked him whether hitters can pick up spin on his pitches, and I also got his slider grip for you. How well do you think hitters pick up spin?
Not very well. I think they know something is different. Like they know generally what fastballs look like, and I think they know generally what breaking ball spin looks like. But I don't think that they pick it up nearly as well as we assume. I've had a lot of this talk. I've had a lot of talks with really good hitters about it. What are they seeing? You know, sometimes they talk about seeing colors or talk about seeing just something that just triggers in them. Oh, that's a slider. But also the higher spin you have, you know, the more blurry the ball is. And so that's an effect that I'm trying to use to my advantage now. Like with all of these breaking pitches that I'm trying to throw now, you know, I'm throwing them at least at 2,800 RPM, if not higher. So they're all going to be kind of blurry. And I feel like I can use that to my advantage in terms of having the multiple shapes of the pitches. Like they might know, okay, something about that tells me a breaking ball, but again, like they don't know exactly what direction it's about to head in.
Your slider grip.
I'm just like over in the corner here.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm not like traditional this way. It's like as if you were going to throw a 4-seamer, but then you just go all the way in the corner. I get my finger right in this little hook spot here. And then my thumb kind of like does like I get this bone kind of jammed in here. So I have a ton of pressure and I'm all the way on the right side of the ball. And so when I release it, I don't think turn it or anything. I just think come right down through it, get my hand out front. And then when you can see on the camera, it's just like I get really on the right side.
Lastly, you've heard of K struts? Well, here is a K bow.
Nasty slider down and away, and a bow from Chandler Welch to finish it off.
Before we go to my Pitching Ninja moment of zen, remember to go to pitchingninja.com. We got a new shipment of hats in and new Bump Life shirts, so check it out. You can only get these at pitchingninja.com. And now, my Pitching Ninja moment of zen. It's Shohei Ohtani scaring the crap out of some fans by throwing his plyo balls at them.
Your safety is our number